bright and early, and we're off to Cambridge today. So off the back of last week's very positive 0-0 draw at home to Bradford, I'm kind of optimistic going into this game, and that's the first time I've had that kind of feeling, especially in recent weeks and months. We haven't won in, this will be, I think, 9 weeks now. So yeah, you kind of get the idea that it's been very dull, it's been poor, it's not been great. But we've got that draw at home to Bradford last week, a 0-0 draw albeit, but a game where we dominated. We didn't give a team in the top 7, and that's a very top team, a sniff really. We kept them out the whole game. They didn't even register a single shot on target until about the 82nd minute. So, that is really encouraging. We dominated the game. We should have won, yeah, but at the end of the day, it still was a point game. But that leads me on nicely to today, where I am feeling, like I say, optimistic in the sense that Cambridge are a decent side. They're a mid-table team. They're sitting around 11th, I think. So they're obviously very inconsistent. Just obviously a bit more consistent than us, but they're there for the taking in my eyes. I think we're going to pretty much sell out the away end, so there'll be a very, very good number of Orient fans here, especially as it's the last weekend before Christmas as well. So it's we're going to take good numbers on these kind of games. We tend to do quite poorly anyway. So, but no, I'm quite looking forward to it. I think no injury concerns at all. I'm pretty sure for me I'd go with the same team as last week that started the Bradford game, because they all put in a shift and they all worked so hard, so you can't really drop any of them. But yeah, no, I'm quietly confident. It's got to the stage where I said last week, it doesn't matter who we're coming up against now. It doesn't matter whether we're coming up against Swindon, who for me are the best team in the league. If we're playing them away today, we'd have to go and win there, because we haven't won in so long. So it's just got to that stage now where I don't care what opposition or who's in front of us or whatever. We need to go out there and we need to get 3 points, and hopefully we can do that today. I think there could be a few goals in this game. We don't tend to keep too many clean sheets. I know we picked up one last week, but back-to-back ones for us is probably going to be a bit to ask. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Orient win. I'm just quietly confident today. So yeah, let's go to Cambridge and let's see what happens.
He'd probably give a foul there. I'm surprised Kevin. They keep them quiet now.
One left. I think he's going to miss, I can't lie. Half-time, 3-0, what has happened? The reaction takes it all there. Different class. Brilliant free kick from the guy Drew. There he goes back and underway. Oh, this ref making it all about him. Same old Trevor Kettle. Get on with it, mate. Just get on with it. I know, exactly. Okay, what's the point? That's a decent ball in. Cambridge celebrated what they thought was a goal. It's been disallowed. 3-0 it remains. Now it is 3-1. I thought we would concede. It was always probably going to happen. 3-1 about 20 minutes ago. Marsh going off, Cipriani coming on. Georgina. He's there, he's there, he's there, he's there. Georgina. He's there, he's there. And Cipriani coming on. And so is Matt Harold for Maguire Drew. Great free kick. Cambridge, about 8 minutes left, normal time. So he's a bit dodgy now, especially if he goes and scores. Massive moment in the game now. If they score here, it really is pressure. Come on, Sam. Sargent, that is. He's spread it away. 3-2. Very dodgy now. Red card. Second yellow. It's absolute filth, that is. Cheerio. Filth. I can't believe this. Jud's been sent off now. Second yellow. This ref, Trevor Kettle is he just loves himself. What is he doing? Colson coming on. His return. He needs to see this game out. 7 minutes added on. It's even more dramatic, this climax. Ooh. Full time. 3-2.
See, I'm now back home and with a smile on my face because although it was a very dramatic ending to the game, shall we say, I mean, it's the very least, isn't it really? But we've finally got over the line, we've finally got 3 points and I've missed that winning feeling. We all have. It's been a long time, it's been a long time coming. Where do you start? Where do you start to break that game down? It had everything. When you talk about a neutral going to see a game, you want to see a game like that. I can't lie, the referee was absolutely woeful. He had an absolute shocker. He wanted it to be about himself. He was given yellow cards, red cards, left, right and centre. I think there was eight cards, I think 8 yellow cards alone, and then 2 reds. So he loved his book, old Trevor Kettle, and he was absolutely awful. 2 penalties, 5 goals in the match. Where do we start? I think first of all we took a while to get going really. I think we started nice and brightly, but in terms of getting our flow going, it took a little bit of time. The breakthrough came through the corner, which we are quite dangerous in the box, to be fair. We've always, especially over the last few seasons, scored a lot of goals from set pieces, given the height and strength in our team and the ability to head the ball. So that's always a danger for us. And Jamie Turley got onto the ball and put it home. So that was 1-0. It's good to see Turles back into the team first and foremost. He's really changed our defence. When he's in it, we look so much more assured. And now he's obviously popping up with the goal at the other end of the pitch as well, which is nice for him. Obviously nice for us to go in front. And then, not so long after, there was a penalty given. I've watched the replay back in the time. It was all the goals were at the other end, so I didn't really see what it was given for. A little bit soft. If that was me as a manager and that was gone against my team, I'd be disappointed and I'd be questioning the decision from Calderwood's point of view. So I can understand why Cambridge fans and people associated with Cambridge will be slightly annoyed. I'm not going to complain though. But yeah, Angle looked like he was sort of going away from goal out of the box, and he just sort of spun him round. I guess he's gone down maybe a little bit lightly, but I mean the ref was so bad you didn't know what was going to happen, so he gave it, and Josh Wright stepped up as he always does. He missed the penalty, and the keeper I think should do better, because it's not exactly a hard shot. It's to the bottom right. He saved it. He's kind of parried it back, as you can see in the video actually, into Josh Wright, who just has an empty net to tap it into. So that was a sigh of relief, and really nice to go 2-0 up actually, because like I say, we haven't even won the game in ages, so to have a little bit of a breathing space as well was very nice. That didn't last very long. But no, then the third goal came like out of nowhere really, right on half time, set piece, free kick, and Maguire drew. It was a nice angle to shoot. You can see on here, got all the goals, and it's a brilliant strike from a very, very long way out, so fair play to even having a go, and to put it in the back of the net is it's quality, wasn't it really? There's nothing to say other than it was absolutely brilliant. And was on the goal of the day poll for Sky Sports, and I think it just narrowly missed out, so that was a very, very good goal. And it put us into the break 3-0 at half time. We were all sort of saying it wasn't really a 3-0 kind of game. Cambridge didn't threaten us at all. I don't think they didn't have a corner or a shot on target as well. So that's testament to our defence. But the goals, they all came from set pieces. They weren't, open play. So, but then again, we're so dangerous from that, those areas that Cambridge clearly didn't do their homework, I guess. And then second half started. This is where it gets a little bit mad, isn't it? They have a goal disallowed, as you can see. All their fans thought it was in, and then look over, a sigh of relief when you see that flag go up. I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of it, 'cause it's not nice. But yeah, that was offside. I haven't seen the replay back, so I don't know. I can't give you a judgment on it, whether it was or it wasn't. We'll just go with the linesman's decision on this one and say it was. But yeah, massive relief, because there's still quite a bit of the second half to play, and I think it was inevitable that they were going to get a goal at some point, but you just want to see it out as much as you can. If you concede the goal at 3-0, it's not the end of the world. You can sort of have that luxury to afford that, but you want to concede it way nearer to the end of the game, so to concede them would have been a disappointment. But literally not that long after that, a couple of minutes, 5 minutes maybe, we didn't close one of their players down the edge of the box. He's taken a shot, it's beaten Sargent at his near post. Maybe he should have done a bit better. Good strike, but you've got to question the defence as to why they didn't close him down. I think a little bit of panic then. Orient 3-0 leads don't go hand in hand, so there's always that sort of seed of doubt in your mind. And then, the second goal came not too long after that as well, so that was a double hit, and it was a really difficult one to take as well, because there's still a bit of time left in the game. It was obviously a penalty. Again, I'm not sure. I haven't even watched it back, that penalty. So actually, yeah, I did. What am I on about? I did, and I thought it was really soft as well. I thought both the penalties were soft. Tully does, I think, have a little grab at him. is it enough for him to go down? I don't think so. So I wouldn't give him that penalty. I wouldn't give either of them a penalty. But like I say, the inconsistency of the ref, you didn't know what he was going to do from 1 minute to the next. He's given it. They've scored it as, you know, you'd have thought they would. That's really pressure on then with, you know, 8 minutes of normal time to play with 7 minutes followed on of injury time, which was absolutely ludicrous and crazy. Yeah, then came the red cards, this second yellows. Like I say, bookings were coming out left, right and centre. You could see it was one of those games where someone was going to get sent off. They had one man dismissed first for a disgusting challenge on angle. He was their best player, number 19, Reggie Lamb as well, and he just complete horror challenge really. I think it should have been a straight red. Like I say, look, I'm not biased at all, but I think that was a straight red. And Judd then a couple of minutes after that, a bit silly, pulled their man back when he was on a booking. It was very far up there in their own half though, so I thought maybe he might let it go. I think the reaction of their players was the thing that got him sent off, so I don't like seeing that. I really don't. Be it from ourselves, another team, when you've got loads of players going around the ref and you know, in their face to get them sent off. I think that's what happened, and I know it's what happened, and I think that's probably the factor that it made him get the book out again. So he was dismissed again. Then there's only like 5 minutes to play. It's 10v10, but you're without a defender. Coulson comes on, obviously nice to see him back for him on a personal note at his old club. We managed to see out with 7 minutes to go of injury time, so it was tense, very, very tense, but we got the job done in the end. You can't ask for much more than that. The passion from Ross Embleton at the end is absolutely brilliant, and that's why we just need to get it done, get him in the door, and let's get on with it and let's move forward, because we're going in the right direction at the end of the year. And yeah, it's been good. It's the last 2 weeks. We played well. Certain players have been dropped that needed to be dropped. Players have come in that have improved the team. Sargent, Turley. And things are looking a lot better. And I'm going into games now, even against Colchester, which is our next one on Boxing Day on Thursday, where, you know, I know they're on good form and they're flying and they're probably in the top 7, but there's no reason why we can't win these games now. A couple of weeks ago, I say, yeah, we get smashed like to Forest Green and teams like that, but now I'm confident going up against anyone playing like that, because, you know, they're giving it all, their all, and Ross has really installed that passion and belief back into the players with these couple of results. So, massive result today. It stops the rot. It's onwards and upwards as we end the year. We've got a few games over Christmas, so everyone enjoy your Christmas. Obviously, spend time with your loved ones, make the most of it, and then go to the football and hopefully see Orient get some more points. So yeah, you probably notice a change in setup as well. I've got my dartboard back in, so we still have the Orient set up over there, as you can see. But this is it for this vlog. If you're new here, it'd be massively appreciated by me if you could subscribe. I do videos every week, you know, I don't need me to tell you that. So yeah, but if you want to subscribe, but please like, comment, give me your feedback, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you on Boxing Day. Have a nice Christmas and up the O's.